And good evening everyone who is watching the stream of video arrives on air, and welcome to my finally DayZ stream. Finally, it's not going to be like just an hour long, so we get some time. I hope I just get enough energy in me. I have enough energy in me to actually last for a little bit longer than just an hour or so. Not sure. The day has been kinda lots of chores, lots of errands. So been busy bee today. Didn't procrastinate. No Netflix and chill. And we have a character here on experimental. We are on experimental. We are continuing experimental 1.29. I haven't actually read any news, if there were any. So and the idea of this character, I didn't really want to leave the coast, but I sort of kind of ended up going inland. After one heli crash, then I was close to one military area, then another, so you know how it goes. So we have a pretty interesting loadout here, Saiga and a crossbow. And actually we need to fix them, and we don't have what to fix them with. So when we logged out, I looted Lamberg, so I don't want to do it again. Oh, there's a little bit of food even in here. And these we don't need. Well, I mean, we can just take this one. The new magazine, the only thing that we found. So we can continue looking for the new rifle. I guess for that we'll have to just move around. And or we could go back to the coast. Here it's like everything is valid. So I don't want to go to the military areas on the coast, like the base with 2 towers, Svarak. Is it Svarak? I don't remember the name of it. Or Borak base. So let's stay in the area. If we see more wait a second. Field of view. Yeah, field of view is okay. So let's stay around here for now and go to Carlin. Haven't been to Carlin in a long time. The place, like almost every ruined place in here, used to be military. These days it's not. These days it's a civilian ruined place. So we might find actually some things there that we need. I think that's the road to Carlin, and I'm kind of a little bit off of it. Okay. There was a place on the way that I would like to check. Completely unsuspectful, sort of kind of just a walled area, like a parking lot, but empty. And at some point there was a period when I kept finding stashes in that place. So there's a couple bushes, so in those bushes. Oh, hi, that's food. That I don't mind at all. This actually can be here. Oh, and I have a little bit of bandages in every segment. In every segment of my inventory, which is a good idea. Any more mushrooms? Was nice to find one. Am I hearing doggies like miles away? Okay, let's enjoy the mushroom and the soda. So this is the not the only one of the few not ruined houses of Carlin, and it's sort of kind of standing a little bit separated. Yep, that zombie didn't have time to react. Okay, I'm going to be checking everything, just because I need basic stuff like laser sewing kits. Do I need 9 mils? No, I don't need them. Shoes, I don't need the shoes. Nothing around the stove. That's just something on the ground. Looked for a second a little bit like a zombie body. That's a bush, looked like a zombie in a field, far away from everything. Nice hip pack, but I have a full kitted out belt, which is super rare. What I don't have anything long range, unfortunately. So if I see somebody away, then we won't be able to do anything. Unless there would be a way to turn it into close quarters. Is that the prison? No, that's not the prison. That's the church of Geraltov. Of course. I was like, it's not the right direction. Haven't been to this place in a very long time. It used to be really good, military loot wise. These days, just another civilian spot. Oh, that's nice tomato. And I think the place I wanted to check, it's down there. Those trees look very bright for some reason. Yeah, it's somewhere over there, but next time. TR carabine and a laser sewing kit. Already a nice find. So what do I need it for? For my backpack. . the belt. No. Mostly for the west if it gets damaged. Already finding things. Was like the first building. Teka, welcome. Welcome, man. How is it going? 357s. Okay, wait a second, wait a second. Oh, this character doesn't have Desert Eagle, but already has 2 boxes of 357 rounds. Okay. That's a rare thing to find. It's like you only can find them randomly. If you're looking for them, yeah, good luck with that. Not going to be able to find anything at all. Jeans, while these jeans are green and nice, I like my pants. Oh, the time's working. Cool. Usually pretty late, and the answer is pretty late. Usually in the morning and closer to the evening. Usually it's like that, but it can actually change and shift wildly. Very wildly. So, long story short, when I have an opportunity, and mostly I have it, I try to not force myself to any sleeping schedule. I'll try to avoid schedules whatsoever. Of course, it has its downsides, like being late, missing things and whatnot. But it has its upsides. For my personal health. So I have a family history of absolutely insane insomnia. My grandmother, my mother, well, it was getting worse with age. So my mother, before she passed away, she only started getting it, but she was already on pretty heavy stuff. He had to take it, and my grandmother, the situation like with her insomnia was just insane. It was a natural torture. I'm glad to tell you that so far I haven't had problems with that, but I think it's because I'm really avoiding any sleeping schedule as far as I can, of course. Most of the time I can. So my grandmother's problem definitely was that she like forced herself really hard to go to bed and to wake up, and over the years of hard work and getting up very early and forcing herself to bed, I think she got just, well, it was getting close to like insanity at some point. If a person doesn't sleep, the things become really bad. So I'm trying to stay away from that by just not following any sleeping schedules. And so far, while it happens so that I get insomnia myself sometimes, I'm not taking any drugs, never needed them. And if I don't want to sleep, I just try not to force myself. If there's of course a room for that. So yeah. Plus, I used to work at nights. I'm a night owl, really like late night owl. I used to work at nights as a translator, medical documentation and whatnot, on like task to task basis, so at home, and that actually was kinda pretty lovely in terms of how it was organized. So, and I like working at nights. Nobody disturbs me. Nobody calls. Nobody wants anything from me. I just can focus. I just could focus on the job itself. For many years I worked as a medical documentation translator. It's something that nobody trains medical translators. At least here, there's no such thing as like university for medical translators and whatnot. No university courses, no like training of any sort. So it's just medical specialists that know other languages. Okay, we're finding food. So so pretty specific field of work, let's put it that way. Okay, time to eat a little bit. This one's damaged, this one's worn. So for me it was really actually good to translate at nights, to work with documentation during nighttime, because I'm unfortunately a person that easily gets distracted. So the less ways to get distracted, the better. Oh, a helicopter's coming down very far. Super far. So we are in Carlin, and that would be the other side of the map, I suppose. Okay, that's a nice place. I'd really love to find some epoxy, some tubes of epoxy, but well, I mean, all sorts of things found here, so it's possible to find it. I used to find stashes actually on top of these buildings. People used to make stashes here, leave like crates in this ruined attics and whatnot. These houses used to be super good for loot. They would usually have a couple items on the ground and then a couple items around here on what's left of the second floors is here. So, but these days, yeah, not as good as it used to be. Do I have water purification, by the way? I don't even have water purification tablets. I really need to visit like a summer camp. Okay, just a sec. So prepare to increase gamma. Tell me when it gets too dark. These houses, actually they are still good, especially in military zones. Carabine. Yeah. I would take a hunting scope. I don't have it. I have pretty much everything, but not that. Okay, I don't really want to go down there. So the camp would be like over there. Oh, food. Nice, we need that. What I didn't expect to find a lot of here is food, but yeah. And lots of CR carabines. That's the third one in this village. Kinda curious now. There's an attic in this building too, and things spawn here. Well, what's left of this attic. But I don't want to climb there. It's not like fourth tier of military, so... Interesting that Carlin starts here. What's down there? It's not Carlin. Moldy vegetables. It's a nice group of trees to hide something in here. Well, a little bit on the nose it would be, but still. Don't want to get sniped here. There's a couple of not ruined houses down there, and a farm compound. So let's take a look. I visit this place once in a while, so let's go and take a look. Okay, the zombie somewhere in these bushes, not in the open. Don't need bodies in the open. Gotta be careful with houses like this one. In the middle of nowhere, separately standing. People make traps in them. Okay, this one's definitely different tier, but there's something even more important here. A sharpening stone, which is actually super nice. Sharpening stone's nice. I need one. I needed one. No, I need one. I have my combat knife damaged. My machete is badly damaged. I need it right now. And I can essentially get rid of one of the knives. If I have a sharpening stone and 2 knives, that's enough. Keep things more or less in order. So combat knives damaged. Hunting knives damaged. Let's get rid of the hunting knife then. Fix the combat knife. And we should be 100% good now on the knife front. Yeah. Don't want to go to the castle. Always a bit disappointing. This place used to have 3 tons of zombies. Let's see if we have some mushrooms around here. Mushies. They can grow around hay bales. Crossbow, that's actually in better condition. Mine's badly damaged. So, can we unload it? Yes. Yes, we can. Perfection. Experimental seems to be spawning more crossbows. Yeah, way more. That's what I'm talking about. When there is like an area that can spawn them, they seem to be spawning everywhere. There's another separately standing house over there. We gotta probably pay a visit. Because why wouldn't we? Radiator. Yeah, I don't have a car. At signs of people. Somebody was here. We found signs of people in this place that, well, I mean, I myself, I barely visited. 2 items on top of each other on the floor. That's like something left behind. Zombie. Somewhere over there. These rounds. Well, actually, no. They're damaged though. Gloves. Eat from the zombie the last second before the zombie aggroed. That's nice. Not a lot of food, but piece by piece you get a full apple. The full apple. People used to make stashes like here. Not in this particular building, but on the second floor of these factories, small factory buildings. There's a cowboy hat in here. tarp. And rags. Signs of people. Nice to find them in the middle of nowhere. Super nice. Okay. Let's just cross to the other side. Somehow. We need to go like over there, I think. Gas stove. Sometimes there's a police event at these crossroads here. It's a very cheeky garage. Seems to be almost invisible from all angles around here. And here we have that event. Okay. And the zombies are there. Okay, let's see. What do we have going on there? Some of these people around here. Too late, man. That's too late for you. Do you have anything? Some rounds that I don't need. Improvised bolt that's already destroyed. Do you have anything? 9 mils and this Mac. Okay, no. That's food. That's super nice. That's a Pioneer rifle. I have a scope for it. I won't be able to fit it in my inventory. And if I want to keep the crossbow, and I'm not ditching the crossbow for the Pioneer rifle. That's for sure. That's not really worth it. Paper with Morse codes. That's the new item. With the Morse code. SMG, rack. Without a magazine and a single round nearby. Interestingly enough, it seems that racks, the racks, they don't have chambers. So the gun that doesn't have a chamber, the chamber is formed by the magazine inserted in the gun. Oh god. Okay, that's food. That I don't think I want, but I have room. Let's at least a little bit of food. The food's hard to come by here. So again, the meat's not safe to eat, but the fat's okay. There's just this house nearby to cook it. So let's step away and eat the food that we've got. Yeah, that Pioneer sniper rifle. I think I made the right call there. Not picking it up, it's not really worth it. In my case, I need something as powerful as both barrels of a blaze to actually hit it to do enough damage to my target, because I tend to hit people in like the most less vital parts of their bodies. Less vital parts of their bodies. So like probably pinky fingers, earlobes, and things like that. So while the game registers more, okay. While the game registers a hit, definitely, it doesn't really seemingly deal any damage to the target. Okay. I think we should be able to see the doggies from here, even though they are super far away. Or maybe, well, I mean, they would be crossing the field one way or another, right? To get to me. If they're after me. I need to go in that direction anyway, so... Just enjoying some food while waiting. Okay, they sounded like from over there. So I sort of hope to be able to see them. Maybe they are not after me, because they stopped howling. And that's the house I was talking about. I think a nice separately standing house. Yeah, that's not smoke. For a second I thought I was seeing smoke coming out of the chimney. That cloud over there. Empty, just another CR gun. That tree line, I always check it. Once I found a base in there, was it actually this server or some other server? Oh yeah, there is a tent. Still with some things in it. With these things in it. So it's looted. Sort of forgotten, but still here. Okay, nice. So we have some rounds. Anything we could use? Not really. What's this pistol? F and X. That'd be nice actually to find a magazine for this one. Okay, let's see if we need to fix anything else. This mag's damaged. I'm still keeping it. The magazine of Saiga. Magazine's pristine. Good. Okay, then this magazine we can fix. So this is oh, the doggies are back. They remembered about me. Oh yeah. That's like my kind of stuff right here. I mean, something specifically for me. This gun with a 20 rounder, which is like super nice. Just got to be sure about the rounds it contains. Plus an SMG, plus a sniper rifle mag. All the rounds are good in here. So let's take this and fix this damaged magazine. This rounds, I guess I'm leaving here. The doggies seem to be unable to reach me or find me. And if we get to like cooking, then maybe we should get more just doggy parts. Let's check what's inside this drum mag. Green rounds, these we don't need. But the red shotgun shells, these we need. Yep. Even going to have a spare mag. Doggies are going all absolutely crazy. This piece of paper. Am I attracting them? So that's international Morse code. Even in Arab alphabet. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, that's 9, that's 10. A little bit counterintuitive, but well. That's 0. No, 1's 1. That's 0. And the 9's 9. Interesting. That's 2. Yeah, right. The amount of ends here. 2, 3 ends on this one. 4, 5, 6. 5 is like O. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9's like 9. Okay, we'll have to learn the Morse code for the game. I mean, always kind of wanted to. And some Arabic. CR rifles are everywhere. So the magazine for this FNX, it's probably going to be impossible to find. And the doggies have disappeared as well. It's like they're fluctuating. 1 second they have my scent, and another second they are gone. That's the Lambert fan. Yeah, I'm going even deeper south. But the doggies really sound like they all, well, sounded like they all got into somebody else. And they all got killed. They all run into somebody else. Not me. Okay. Livonian rain. An absolutely normal thing. I think there's a location for possible heli crash here. Oh, it looks like a checkpoint in the woods, but oh, no rain here. Here they come. Finally. 2 more. They are not living anymore. When there's only one left. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna need this food. Even though we were lucky enough to find more. Missed that shot. Was moving a little bit too fast. Damaged my jacket right away. And my vest. And got to check actually my face. They love to bite you in the head. In the glasses. In your cap. Oops. I just lagged a little bit. What am I doing? Okay. I still can take another one. Why am I using the knife, not my machete? Now got stay back for a second and reload everything. Not the most powerful gun and actually got damaged. But as you can see, it does the job. Not the best pistol in the game. Am I hearing something? There's a dam. There's a small building on the... Okay. That's probably what I have been hearing. There's a lot of them here. There's one over there. They seem to be very occupied with this, whatever is happening underwater. Are they like doing fishing or something? Okay, something strange is happening here. So let's reload first. Then maybe let's make some... We find the bush. Let's make some bolts for my crossbow. We have bushes around. Oh, we have really small trees. Crowd bolts. Fix the machete right away. Okay, I'm getting cold. It is not good. Just at least my pants and my jacket. The rain has stopped. Doesn't look like it's going to start again. So we found the way, we found what was stopping the doggies. They were running into something in this lake. Something in this lake attracts them. Let's see actually how hard it attracts them. Are they going to be able to resist me shooting them? Resist me aggroing them? Okay. Could be slightly better. Okay, I need some room for this. So the paper stays dry because it's in my inventory. And the leather backpack, I found it on the coast. I killed the person who had it. Oh. One came after me. I think now they got scared. I'd like my bolt back. It looked almost like they were trying to eat somebody here underwater. But when I approached, there were like, I think 4 of them. A bunch here. 3. Did they drown? But I saw only 2. That's all super strange. That's the one that I killed. One was somewhere here, jumping around this boat, I believe. A convoy. Who are they attacking? Are they attacking water again? Okay, that was only one. But now we have something else. We have a convoy up there. Which is sorta unfortunate because I'm a little bit full now. Key card of all the things. Ah, that's a new type of convoy. We found a new type of convoy. Still a little bit too dark. Racer, thank you for the follow. Let's make it a little bit brighter. And another magazine for this rifle. I have one. A little bit low. Okay, I'm officially out of bolts. No. They all have magazines and key cards. Okay, the bolt's done. The last one we killed a good old way. Okay, they all have key cards. And the new rifle. We got the new rifle. Okay, the crossbow goes away. All the things. I think it can be our primary then. There's a backpack over there. Okay, I'm going to finish here and move out. It uses 308, okay, just like a fanfal. So we are going to need all these rounds we can find. Yeah. And then another magazine. Paper. Ah, that's not key cards. That's paper. I thought it was the key cards, but no, that's Morse codes. Yeah. How are you going to be able to find key cards from now on in Livonia? Probably there's no way. Because the convoys that spawn here now, they are not Livonian. Some boots. Okay. Okay. Anything inside? I barely can climb. Hard to see. Okay. Backing off. So the doggies were behaving strangely. Did they see another doggy running? And they were kinda drawing my attention to this convoy. Without them, I'd probably miss it completely. So that's the doggy I killed. There's another one here. Okay, let me leave the vicinity of this convoy. I was thinking about heli crashes, and I totally forgot about the convoys. And got lucky with the first one I accidentally ran into. Well, the doggies brought me to it. Now I think I gotta honor the doggies by cooking their meats and eating it. Well, they're fat. The meats, it's not safe. So the doggies were really attracted to this lake for some reason. Fishing rod, okay. I guess we got to go back to the house and do some cooking. And if it's like that situation where doggies would just keep respawning, because you would be like in the middle of their spawn points or something, then yeah. Unfortunate. Gonna find a larger tree and hide in it and reload the gun. And take a closer look at it. I think it's designed to be just an assault. It's an assault rifle, even though it uses a round that's considered like sniper round and easy. And well, it works well as a sniper round. I think we got to go somewhere in that direction. We get to the house. Okay, of all the things we could find here, we found the new rifle with a pristine magazine that's actually in the color of the gun. Okay. SCR. What's the real name of this thingy? Take this max. Yeah, it does. Takes them. Takes these scopes, which is okay. Whoop, I haven't been even. Good evening, welcome. I haven't been even searching for it. It was like I even saw that convoy only because the doggies were going crazy at the pond next to it. I wasn't really even searching. I was just, well, walking around. Okay, so this goes away, this goes away. I guess we got something that's going to work as a sniper rifle for us. Yeah, no, indeed, it's like super lucky. So these are 20 rounder max, okay. Oh, damaged rounds. Unfortunate. Didn't want to feed this pristine rifle with damaged rounds, but what you gonna do? I don't really have a lot of them. Let's see what I have. Yeah, I got lucky here. I mean, but it's pure luck. It's nothing else. It's a lottery. But it's DayZ. If you look for something, you're not going to find it like ever. So, the gods of DayZ won't let you. Okay, so I'm just checking. The doggies got my shoes damaged again. I think, yeah, they did. So, inspecting all the rounds and all the magazines. What do we have? The results are actually good. We have only 4 damaged rounds. We can sacrifice it. So let's take the half painted magazine for the gun, since our gun is in desert camo. That convoy actually had only one gun, and it was this one. Buttstock's damaged. Is it possible to remove it and fix it? Not with this, okay. Take suppressors, flashlights, scopes, everything. Cool. Probably going to get killed with it without even seeing my attacker. That's how usually it works for me. Okay. I don't need 2 spare mags for the gun. 1 full and one for reloading is enough, so this can go. The racks are damaged. That's stupid. So this can be attached to this pistol, stored in here. And as for these rounds, I'm not going to need them, as well as this scope. going to ditch it. I know where. As for this gun, I am not really sure if I should keep it and use this one as my only primary. Maybe. Don't really have a ton of rounds, but I know where to find a bunch nearby. Hope the water's good in the canteen. Long range shot, yeah, I know, right? But I had to attach that scope to something. Okay, we got cook all the doggy meat we got here, and then go and find more rounds for the SCR, and the shotgun we'll leave it behind where we took the magazine for it. I'm going to leave it in that tent. Semi-auto, full auto, okay. So the shotgun we just leave behind. That's the thing with me when I find Saigas. I don't ever get to use them. Usually, like, if we count times I end up actually using found Saiga, it would be like maybe 10% of cases of picking up Saigas. So there's the road and the house. The house. Here or there? I lost it. Like over there, I think. Or is it? Over there. Stop. That opening looks like a tent. Opening between trees really look like a tent. The house has to be somewhere here. How did they end up that far? There's only one road, I think. And the house is where the road makes almost 90-degree turn. Yeah, and there's another road here. Keep seeing white things. What the hell? Ah, here it is. I'm at the road and the house is uphill a little bit. I'm going to make some room in my inventory right away by using this tent. Took stuff from it, going to put some stuff back in it. Because why not? There's a lot of water, but no water purification tablets. So I'm going to leave it with other shotguns here. And all the rounds. I'm not a griefer. And the scope, I'm leaving it with the scope even. And these magazines, I don't need them. And these magazines. And these rounds, I don't need them either. And this, I'm only keeping things that I need or going to need. So yeah, I can go back and pick up my crossbow, but I think it's going to be pretty easy to find a crossbow. So just an old stash, partially despawned. Okay, we are going to need at least one stick for cooking. Not going to need more. We could of course get completely dry, but we are sort of dry already. Three sticks then. Just a second. Do I have a lighter? Yes, I have a lighter. And I have a piece of paper. One side I'm going to close. And then another door I'm going to close. Then we drop sticks in there. Load it with all the foods we've got. And take this piece of paper. Did I hear something? Heard a quiet noise from the outside. I could swear I heard the noise of somebody like taking something in their hands or dropping something on the ground. Noise of this type. Maybe it was a ghost noise from the stove, from the fireplace. But it sounded like, I don't know, like this. Like somebody taking something in their hands. The chances are low, but never zero. We encountered somebody like this. Somebody like in this situation. Okay, let's see. I should be able to hear them cooking. These two pieces are done. Okay. So there's a place nearby where in theory we might be able to find some rounds for the gun that we got. More rounds for the gun that we got. So maybe let's go there. But then actually I didn't want to leave the coast. I only left the coast to loot the military base that was very close. The one with 2 antenna towers. And then I heard the heli crash. And then I And then I found one military. Well, found. I realized that I was next to one military base. Went there. And then another military base. Lemberg fan was visible, so. Okay. It's not the best food, but better than anything. Better than, well, better than anything. Better than many other stuff. And definitely better than nothing. So, this really closely reminds me of Fall. I'm not sure what's the difference with the Fall would be. Looks like super similar, though Falls are almost impossible to find now. This takes suppressors. So would it be like Western suppressors, I think? Okay. So I'm going to take a short break, get something to drink, use the bathroom and whatnot, and then yeah, that hunting camp, summer camp that I wanted to go to. I will go there. Don't remember this road and crossroads, T-junction. Okay. But I know this one goes to Grabin. Oh, sorry, Geraltov. They both start with G. So and then I guess we're going to the coast to kill new spawns with this gun, or to get killed by new spawn with a single chamber jammed Makarov. I haven't actually seen a Makarov pistol in game in a very long time, I just realized. I play mostly Livonian, so maybe it's a Cherno-Russian thing. When like heavy equipped with everything, I actually been thinking about of having a Makarov pistol with a silencer as an anti-zombie gun. So it's very small, the smallest one. Powerful enough to kill zombies, and I suppose pretty lightweight, but that's not the case. The case is the amount of inventory cells it would take. So I was thinking about like try to use as a sidearm that gun for when I get like two big guns on my back. And I haven't had them in a very long time. Haven't seen them, the Makarovs, in a very long time. Pretty strange. So when you like a new spawn on the coast, yeah, you might have a bunch of guns. Okay. That's the camp. And there is a freaking bear nearby. I almost ran into it. That's where it is. I don't have enough rounds to actually kill this one. I can? Yeah. It's gonna be like 10. Maybe less, maybe more, but around that shots from this gun. Are you leaving the area? Yeah, slowly leaving, okay. To die because of a bear attack? Well, I mean, you're not going to die because of a bear attack, because if you don't shoot the bear, you don't harm the bear, it won't kill you. They gotta be careful not to make a noise, I think. You can attract them by like shooting, not just moving, but shooting. Okay, I'm not looking in this direction, which is good. Ignores the zombie, the bear I mean, which is smart. Shotgun shells and army pouches. Interesting, why do these places spawn army pouches these days? Yeah, dry bags and things like that. That's very understandable. The bear's still kinda making noises. Like he's not going anywhere. This has been looted. Oh, this is tempting. But my backpack is actually of the same size. And it's rare. I think it only can be crafted. So the person that I killed crafted this backpack. Well, their work. Oh, that's used. Okay, this is not used. I hope I'm not attracting the bear with the smell of all that fried fat that I got. So, we are finding signs of people. And that's what I've been looking for. So this place got looted, but quite some time ago. I think the majority of the things simply respawned. Bear's not close. Not a single weapon cleaning kit, so maybe the things haven't respawned yet. But definitely that's food, nice. But right now feels like there's not a lot of people around here. Did they confuse that zombie? Another nice backpack. But it happens so that I have a backpack that's as nice as this one and more rare on top of it. Okay, going to step back a little bit from the base. And then maybe take care of our hunger, which is Not really hunger, but we gotta eat the stuff we got. What would you use as a secondary to this gun? This one's almost like a sniper rifle. So having a sniper rifle would be strange. Either crossbow or a grenade launcher. So those two only make sense, I think, with this gun. Because while you cannot really call an M4 with like an ACOG, powerful ACOG or normal ACOG, you can call it a sniper rifle. This one you probably can because what's that over there? Because of a super powerful round. Ah, that's a tractor. The hay bale floating in the sky, in the air. So this one you can call probably maybe at least some substitution for a sniper rifle because of the powerful round this one uses. Okay. So this is this was a pretty heavy guy in terms of like weight he was carrying. Now he ended up being the most probably lightweight. Getting an FNX magazine for the FNX, ditching the 1911 would make him even lighter. Started growing a beard. Okay. Sticking all the foods. No point in keeping them in my inventory. I know that under certain conditions you would be wasting food if you are like close to the max, but you cannot really you cannot go really higher, only a little bit, so you would push your character like high and then higher, and then it would be just staying up high there. So but I don't care if I just waste food. Okay, short break. I looked out for a short break, so some clips for you, some AFK time for me. I'll be right back. Yep, just a sec.
nothing on me, dude, so if you're trying to shoot me, yeah.
Guy? Yeah, probably. I think this is the guy that killed me in the grocery store.
I didn't. Did you get him?
No, I think you got him.
I'm just running away from zombies. I just spawned in too.
Oh, okay.
I think I got a couple of hits on him. Did you not see him? Nice. Which tower? Wait. Let me see if I can get a shot as well. I don't see him. I have a green backpack now, Rive. Don't shoot me. I heard a snap. Was that you? Nice. Whoa.
And I'm back, Sanagol. Good evening or morning. It's actually, I just looked outside. It's like really nice, bright morning out there already. So we still have a little bit of time. So let's continue our adventures for a little bit. So we are on the experimental. We found a new rifle that's pretty much feels like an FNFL. Apologies, I just had a lot of water. Apologies. So we even found some additional ammo for it, and now I don't really know where to go. So that's the rifle, SCR-17. Absolutely randomly found it. I didn't even want to leave the coast initially, so because it's for this character it's been found on the coast. This guy killed 4 players there, or 3 or 5. So but then I decided to go and loot the closest military base, then heard the heli crash, and so forth, so on, so forth, and ended up like pretty far away from the coast. This one was aggroed already. Why was she aggroed? I mean, it was aggroed and left in that state. Was it because of me before I logged out? But then she should have despawned. So nice to see you, Sanagol. Hope everything's amazing. How have you been? Speaking of, by the way, things that we both are interested in, used to be interested in. Unfortunately, I lost my base in Helion, my base that I kept on going for quite some time, because I pretty much lost access to the server. The main Helion Rescue Project server that I was playing on, because it's like the official one. Unfortunately, well, maybe unfortunately for me personally, got moved to another server infrastructure, Hetzner, and the thing about Hetzner in Russia, that Russian authorities banned it. So Hetzner addresses are not reachable from inside Russia, the majority of them. So I could only play with VPN running in a very special kind of VPN because it's Russia, not your standard WireGuard or OpenVPN, not that stuff. So, and not even every VPN, the problem is, would give me just a ping good enough to play. So yeah, I'm able to reach a couple servers, I think, in Russia. So, but those are like dead pretty much. The main one wasn't dead, but the ones that I can see here, they are like mostly dead. Simply empty. Okay. I think it's time to go back to the coast. So while I can play technically on the official server, it's like first of all, it's not going to be reliable in terms of like my ability to reach it. Second, the ping. The ping's always going to be a problem. And the most annoying part, it changes. What's this, a pile of wood or a wall? Pile of wood. So the ping might change because of the VPNs used. So, and with Helion netcode, playing like with 250 milliseconds of ping, it's not going to be pretty much playable. That's not a good idea. Interestingly enough, that the VPNs that I would normally use that actually give better ping for me overall, better performance overall, just an overall use, would not really work with Helion. And the VPN that it's kind of like sort of secondary, just a spare for me. Yeah, that one would work. Oh, that's nice. Been looking for this. So I just lagged a little bit when I entered the area. Is there something in the woods? There might be. I wanted to check the site of the map. The server is active. We are finding stashes. We are finding signs of people. Would be nice to find a car or something. Well, I mean, not really. I was going just to go to the coast and have some PvP fun. Die multiple times maybe. And whatnot. So... because on this server there's a lot of fun on the coast. There's absolutely no need to leave it. So it's just you might want to have some fun with better guns, but well, you just gotta take them as trophies, I guess. But your opponents would probably use the same stuff as you. single chambered like rifles, basic pistols, SMGs with short magazines and half full only, so yeah. This character killed 3 to 5 people on the coast with, I think, with just a silenced Glock. Well, it wasn't silenced at first. We haven't heard anybody, but the server has enough players actually to have a constant war going on the coast. Not in land, of course, but on the coast for sure. Okay, I'm just going to keep checking the edge of the map. We found our endgame weapon for tonight, the new gun. In the experimental bot, and overall I think it might be considered an endgame weapon. We got some rounds, we got spare magazines, so nothing really to dream about anymore. So, but I'm expecting to see like a tent, a bunch of bottles somewhere around here. That's what people do. A car maybe, a truck. Look for example at this group of trees. Aren't they nice? Or like a barrel hidden in them. Okay, and I'm slowly moving back to the coast. I'm going back. Just I'm not looting the. I'm not checking all the same places. The castle, the power plant, and whatnot. I don't think I ever tried to actually look for anything at this part of the world. Okay. So there's going to be a village next to the power plant. That one I wanted to visit because I don't have any water left. That I would want to get there. Just checking. A helicopter. Pretty close. But that's how I ended up inland and pretty far down south. I just followed the helicopters and the loot. That's bushes and hay bales. So I'm not following those anymore. We are going back. We are going back. There's a road at the very edge of the map. It just ends here. That's interesting. That's really just the very edge. So with the road just coming here and stopping, it's maybe a good spot to hide something like a car, things you could bring in a car. That's just some fallen trees. Okay. Not that I need anything besides water. So it's more like just sort of a sport. Find stashes. Oh, there's a police event over there. From this distance I'm not seeing any zombies, so maybe they already got all killed. Maybe it's a little bit too far for them to spawn. And too far for them to render if they are dead on the ground. Yeah, they're not appearing, so... And I'm not going to go any closer. That's not on our way. And that is not worth a detour. Either they're all dead, or... just haven't spawned yet. And as for the loot, yeah, that place... That event is not going to have anything interesting for me. I ditched the largest shotgun in the game with the largest magazine, so not going to pick up an R12. The sniper rifles they have there at these events, they are like weak. Super weak. 0 cents to pick them even up if I have this as my primary and my only big gun. Sharpening stones are in these places now. Okay. Do I need to fix anything? No, which is nice. I can eat some соленые тычинки. We'll do that. Five pieces of fat from the doggies that first attacked me in 2 waves, and then I found a bunch of them taking super great interest in a random pond nearby. I hope it's not contagious after eating them like the ones that were going crazy around that lake. This is like a place to hide a car. It's gonna be only visible a little bit from behind, from the edge of the map. And from the front it's gonna be even covered by the curvature of the land in here. Nice place. Maybe a little bit too on the nose, but everything alongside the edges of the map, it's pretty much on the nose. And again, I'm going back north, just as I wanted to. I'm just checking places on the way that might have something interesting. That's a nice group of trees. That's even not the end. Nobody brought even a barrel here. Okay. How to not miss where the village is without leaving this place, without leaving the edge of the map. How to not miss it. We are definitely pretty far away. Well, not pretty far. We are definitely not where the village is. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to this hill. But once in a while. It's a rock. And we're almost at the oh god. Okay, I found some meats running in the woods. They still do not make noises, which is sorta kinda sad. Is that something? Oh, just rocks. So it's it's really hard to do like deer hunting in DZ now because they do not do calls anymore. You cannot hear them unless you just run into them like I did. For a second felt like something was here, but yeah, the keyboard is for a second. Are we behind the village now? Stop. No, it's all rocks. It's all rocks. I'm expecting cars and treasures and whatnot. That's the tower of the castle. The Yellow King Castle, because you can find the only place you can find the Yellow King's helmet, a motorcycle helmet, yellow with nails going through the helmet. So, or the power plant castle because it's close to the power plant. I think this is the road that goes to the village. Okay, I'm going to check this tree line because it's next to the village. Well, if I get it right. Fallen trees, over fallen trees and whatnot. Sorry, what was that? Did they see something in the trees? Okay. Let's cross the field, get to the other side, and see from there. So in the north, these tree lines, people would use them for for stashes, but those would be like PvP stashes mostly. No serious base building there. Yeah, that's the village. It's so freaking far away. So far away from the edge of the map. Because it does not even end there, it ends over there somewhere. Oh, hi. Nice place, but you cannot build a base there. Here, a little bit kinda slanted. So to the village I'm going, but after that, yeah, we'll see what to follow, the edge of the map or the roads. God, I thought it was some unknown animal, but that's just a fox. The foxes, man, they're scary. That's a rock. Nothing really interesting around here. And I think, yeah, I can see the village from here. People build bases there, though. So even if nobody made any stashes around here, there's even a trail. Going to that village. But at this point, unfortunately, I think I gotta call it a day. So we'll take a look at what's going on in the village the next time. Well, I mean, nothing's going on there. There's either a ruined base or it's just a village, pretty much like anything else. So I'm going to call it a day for now. Yeah, and just in time we got here. See my water indicator. So it's yellow. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We didn't see anybody, unfortunately, though the server had some players. The server had enough players to actually randomly run into people around like points of attraction on the map. So maybe not in the woods somewhere where convoys spawn, but places like Lamberg, definitely. We didn't find anybody, but we found the new rifle. As you can see, it's even here. So the new rifle, SCR, that looks like just a variant of, well, I mean, characteristically by the look of it. 20 rounder magazine, takes 308, can shoot both semi-auto and full auto, takes scopes, the same ones as the FN-FAL, so pretty much the same, almost the same gun by its characteristics. I don't know. We found it. We found a bunch of magazines. We found some rounds. So randomly, wasn't looking for it. Didn't even hope to find it. So yeah. I wasn't recording. I guess I wasn't recording. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. YouTube people, thank you for watching on YouTube. Please leave a like if you like this stream. Doesn't matter if you're watching this as a recorded video, VOD, or as live. Please leave a like if you liked it. Yesterday, by the way, for those who missed, I streamed a little bit of Control. I've been meaning to play Control for a very long time. I've been meaning to play Control since like before the release. It took me like 7 years, yeah, to get there. If you missed that, take a look. It's going to stay on my YouTube channel and for 2 months on Twitch. Twitch people, thank you for watching me on Twitch tonight. Thank you for jumping in and chatting. Teka, Whoop, Sanagol. Don't leave the chat yet, people. I could see actually quite some lurkers tonight. So let's find somebody to raid and call it a day. So this person I cannot raid. This person I've raided. Okay, I've raided them all. So give me a second. Let's find somebody in the section of the Z on Twitch who we haven't raided yet. Anybody playing experimental or vanilla or Livonia? Can see people playing probably Namalsk, living on Livonia. The easy modded server. Bear with me. Oh, I can see somebody playing this experimental. Can I read them? This experimental. Looking for a scar. Ah, a scar. The scene's called Scar. So I'm not sure how to read the name of the person, but let's go and say hi to them. Lerlian, maybe. So the raid's activated. They are enjoying experimental on Chernarus, looking for the scar. And let's go and say hi to them and brag that we found one tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night. Or have a good rest of your day, since it's kind of like morning here. Pretty bright. Early morning, but pretty bright morning. So yeah, see you all soon.